Yep.
You ready, Bob? Sure. Yeah. Good morning and welcome to our 6th weekly press conference. We're going to review the Twin Cities game on Saturday, the 52-7 win, and preview our game Saturday night at Chinguacousy Park against the Brampton Bears. We're going to start like we did last week by announcing our APO players and the league sponsored by Stars of the Game. At this time, I'm going to introduce John Cole, General Manager of Stars of the Game. We're on the Parkway out in LaSalle next to the Olin Mall. So John, you come on up. First, our offensive players of the week. New wrinkle this week, co-offensive players of the week. First, number 8 quarterback Christian Hackney, second-year quarterback from Sandwich Secondary in LaSalle. Completed 15 of 25 passes for 295 yards and 5 touchdowns in just over 2 quarters of play. Christian Hackney. His co-recipient on offense for the 3rd straight week is running back Bo Lumley, first-year running back out of Herman High School in Windsor. Only played 2 quarters, but amassed 130 yards rushing on 7 carries, 2 receptions for 64 yards, with a happen to be both 32-yard touchdown passes from Christian, and 1 kickoff return for 13 yards, amassing 207 total all-purpose yards in just 38 minutes of action. So on behalf of John, this is for Bo. Congratulations to Bo for the 3rd straight week. And on defense, repeat winner from last week, number 22, DeAndre Jones, DB/linebacker in his new hybrid position through Coach Morency. 3rd year from Herman High School as well. Amassed 5 solo tackles, 2 assisted tackles, and 12 total defensive points. Congratulations, DeAndre Jones. Thanks, John, for your continued support. Hope you stick around for the rest of the press conference. Thank you. At this time, we're going to start off with Coach LaChance's opening statement, followed by questions for him and the rest of the players, and then we'll open it up to any media requests after that. Thank you very much.
We obviously had a more successful offensive output in the game. Some of it was the opponent. We played the 3 of the top 5 teams probably in the conference the first 3 weeks. 3 playoff teams from last year, so it was a little bit more difficult to get things going. We couldn't experiment as much. We had to really concentrate on winning the game and doing whatever it took to win the game, and sometimes that's going to be ugly. This past game against Tri-Cities, they're an expansion team, and it was a little bit easier to get things going and to experiment, like I said earlier, with our passing game. And Christian certainly proved us right in our philosophy of airing the ball out a little bit more this week. 25 attempts, that's probably where we want to be at the end of the year. So these next few weeks will almost be an audition on our passing game, and we'll see where it takes us. But it was successful. We had 641 yards offense. We gave up 100, so you can't get much better than that. We had a little gap in special teams. Missed field goal, return for 115 yards. We don't like that at all, and that was just purely guys being lazy. I think sometimes we take for granted that we're going to hit all these field goals, and when you miss one, it's always the time when a guy takes a play off that it's going to hurt. So a couple guys who were on the film we seen took a play off, and they knew who they are. They admitted it on the sidelines, and it cost us, and we can't have that. So we've got some things to address. We weren't perfect by any stretch, but it was good. It was a good output by all involved. And it was nice as a head coach to be able to roll every guy basically into the game. We had guys in the second half playing our 3rd string, and I don't get to play very much. We got to play some youngs, some 17, 18-year-olds, which is good. It's good for the team. It's good for the morale. It was nice to see the starters cheering on some of the backups that, like I said, don't get the opportunity every day to play. They work hard in practice, and it was nice to reward those guys. So that's for that game. Anyways, now we're leading into Brampton, and a similar opponent. They're a newer team that came into the league last year, and we're kind of in the same kind of position. And I think the challenge as the head coach and the whole coaching staff is to keep the guys up and keep the guys focused and keep them ready. And it's not that hard to do because we watch Hamilton tape quite often, and they're kind of the gold standard in our league right now. They're the champs. They have great organization. They're having a fantastic season. They just disposed of Montreal pretty handily. I think think it was 33-0. It was very impressive watching on tape. And we're focused on them. Not to slight any opponents that we're going to be facing. We're still concentrating. We're still going to be watching their game tape, and we're going to be preparing for them. But it's no secret that we've got Hamilton on the last game of the regular season, and we'll keep a small portion of the practice plan during the week dedicated to them to keep everybody focused and on track. But that's pretty much where we're at now. We're happy with that game, and we'll move on from there.
Speaking to the future, Mike, you got 3 games actually now in I think it's 8 days. How do you prepare for that? It's a lot of football in a short period of time. I know this game was, it's an easy game, but guys are still getting up a little bit, and now we've got these 3 games. How important is the stretch, and how do you prepare for it?
Well, I mean, 3 games in a week, basically. It's not easy. It's not ideal. Lucky for us that it falls into a decent part of the schedule where we might be able to roll some guys like we did this week. I've appealed to the OFC to expand the rosters for this makeup game against London, but we were denied I'm not sure the reasons. We'll appeal that again and try to get that going. I think it's important to be able to play everybody, and for player safety, and I think it's very important because it's hard. I mean, you dress 50 guys on the road, and it sounds like a lot, but it's not that many. When you can roll, we have 70 guys on the team. I can suit up at any given moment, so it'd be nice to expand those rosters. I don't know if that's even possible at this point, but we're going to appeal it again and see where it takes us. But it's not an ideal situation, and I don't know, we've never dealt with it before, so we're just going to try to roll guys through. And if a guy's banged up, we're going to sit him at home, we're going to leave him. We're not going to play anybody who's even banged up at all. So if a guy's got a little bit of a full hamstring and staying at home, he's not going on the road, and he'll sit out a home game. We're not taking any chances. We need to be healthy for that last regular season home game and heading into the playoffs.
Mike, looking before we look a little bit further ahead here, I'm just wondering, do you view the game last weekend as your team's most complete effort so far this season? Given that the opponent wasn't the same quality as what you faced, but the way you executed that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be silly to say that it wasn't our most complete game. Like I said earlier, we only gave up 100 yards of total offense. So our defense had a successful day, and our offense racked up 641. The last time we had 641 plus yards, that's a pretty good number. And considering that a guy like Bowl played a half, and Christian played just into the third, and we had guys like Archer and Hurst out early, it's a pretty good effort. You take the opponent into consideration, and was it our most satisfying win? I don't know. They're all pretty satisfying. After a 3-5 season, any win's satisfying to me. So it felt good, and we're looking to build on it for sure. And we think that it'll carry over momentum-wise, confidence-wise for the offense, who have been struggling at times, particularly in the passing game. We know, because we see it in practice every day, but you are the team that plays on Saturdays, or in our case Tuesdays next week. But game day is kind of your resume, and you throw that out there. And that's what everyone sees, and it doesn't matter what you do really in practice if you can't translate it to the game. And finally, we really translated that passing game on game day, and it looked pretty good.
Why do you think the passing game was better? What did you see that allowed it to be successful?
Some of it was schematically. We kept control. We didn't force things down the field. Christian did a good job managing that part of the game. We threw a lot of swings, and we threw a lot of slot hitches and wide receiver screens and running back screens. We have a pretty controlled tempo. But when we are able to strike deep, Christian and then when Theo went in, made really good decisions. And they threw the ball pretty accurately down the field. And our receivers caught the ball. I mean, you got to catch it to make it successful. So everyone played a part in it. So we're hoping that we can keep that going. That's pretty much the main thing. It's just the decision making and scheme are probably the 2 biggest things.
Are you happy with the balance that you had offensively, since you were able to actually have a little bit more passing yardage than rushing yardage at 252 to 289?
Yeah, and that was by design. Jeff and I had talked for a couple weeks now. We had this kind of game earmarked as a game that we might be able to do that in, where we wanted to put more of an emphasis on the passing game and see where it took us. Just to get that out and see what we could do with it. It was a good opportunity for us to kind of experiment a little bit, kicked better when we got up. So yeah, it was by design. And do I want balance? I want to win. If we have to run the ball 70 times to win a game, and we throw it once, I'm okay with that. When it matters and we need to win, that's what we're going to do. And now, on the reverse end of it, if we have to throw it 70 times, I want to know we're capable of doing it too. So it was nice to be able to show people we're capable and kind of prove to ourselves that we're capable too.
Just wanted to ask Christian, I'm looking at the passes that you did throw, at least the yardage. I think you had 7 plays of passing plays of 20 or more yards. Why the ability to get some big plays in the passing game? Somewhat just short passes that turned into bigger things, or did you see something that allowed you to?
There's a good balance of it. A lot of the passing plays over 20 yards were my receivers putting in work. I got them the ball off those short high completion passes, and they just put in the rest of the work, made some guys miss, and got gains for 20, 30, 40 yards. So I give them a lot of credit. They helped me out a lot this week, and we'll see from there.
Coach, obviously, it should be an easy win on the road, but as you know, nothing is easy. When do you really decide to pull out the top unit and start putting in some of the backups? Does it go by quarter, by score, when you start to make those decisions?
It's game by game, I would say, but I mean, I don't remember the last time, 8 years as a head coach, and we've had some blowouts in the past. I don't remember the last time I took many starters out before the half. I think it's bad to the team mentally to take guys out before the half and go into the half with that, all the game's over kind of feeling. I usually try to have the starters play the first series, the third quarter. So at least you come out of halftime, you make your adjustments that you need to make, you treat it business as usual, 0-0 score. That's kind of the mentality you want your guys to have. And they come out and they play a series or two, and then you start to pull guys out. That's probably the game plan if we get up. I'm not going to look too far ahead. Brampton's had some, last year they gave us a tough game at home, so we'll see how it watches up. But if we're fortunate enough to get out, that's the game plan.